Fast forward from all the emotions, my madam's family came down to Ghana. She doesn't have a girl child. They were all boys, and it looked like the age difference was just 1 year between them because they all had almost the same height and same stature. To be honest, the guys are nice. You know, these Ablochi gentle vibe kind of boys. Their luggage was in the van, so I single-handedly packed all of them to the top. They were obviously my age mates, except for the first and second borns. They were 4 and 3 years older than me respectively. For the first time in my life, I felt unnoticed by guys. Then I remembered I don't look the same as I did before working there. They would order me around for almost everything. My workload had doubled, and at this point, I needed help. This house help needed a house help at this point. Their friends trooped in and out to visit them. They had mini parties, and I was just working like heaven was the prize. Not long, my sister joined me. I knew Gifty was lazy, but it had gotten even worse. She was just throwing her weight around, walking like she was modeling, trying to show the guys that she's also there. Gifty wouldn't do anything stressful, so eventually I rather became her servant. If she weren't my sister, I would have reported her for her to be chained. But I couldn't because that would have been my hard work going to waste. Because all the promises of a job after 7 years would be truncated, so I had to double her. I started stealing energy drinks from the fridge to keep up with the workload. In fact, I was abusing it just to cover for my sister. She now had free times on her hands, so I noticed she was flirting with one of the guys. Eventually, they were even sleeping together secretly. I tried to call my sister to order one day, and she told me I was jealous of her, so I should be careful, else she can make them fire me. Faith, I was dumbfounded. I couldn't believe what I heard, so I convinced myself she was just joking. So I was even laughing and even giving her fans like Madam Nie, house owner Nie, yeah. And she just walked out on me. I refused to believe she was serious. I realized that the eldest son was very polite to me and tried to have conversations with me anytime he saw me. He was very responsible, quiet and soft-spoken. He showed me more respect than I looked deserving of. Whilst I was washing utensils in the kitchen one day, he came by to pick something from the fridge and as usual, started a conversation by asking about my family. That's when he got to know Gifty was my sister. He was shocked to hear that, so I asked him why he's acting all shocked, and he said that Gifty told his junior brother that I'm her auntie's child who came to live with them as a servant because my mother passed. I laughed so hard that it got him laughing too. Then I said, these Gen Zs don't know how to do anything, including lying. I didn't want to process what he said. We both laughed it off and he took what he had to take from the fridge and left. But he wasn't okay. Even though we laughed it off, I saw the disappointment in his eyes. He and I got closer and we really respected each other. Gifty on the other hand had gotten out of control. Mama Sally actually treated her with more respect because of her educational level. She was regarded as part of the family whilst I maintained my servant status. She dined with the family at their table whilst I ate by heaped unwashed clothes behind the house by the tap. One evening, I remembered I had left a few things on the dry line, so I quickly stopped whatever I was doing to go for them before Mama Sally comes. When I got to the line, I heard some moaning from the room closer to the dry line, so I decided to find a way to look. Without being noticed, I peeped through the window